great man once said that we must be useful, not according to our desires, but according to our abilities. And the point that is being made is clear. Once we determine what we are best at, we have to be useful to our society using those skills. Sometimes that may not be what we want to do. When I was in my teens, I realized how important communication is to me and to everyone. In Martinsburg, West Virginia, I had served on my school's newspaper staff, and shortly thereafter, I was working and running a one-man independent newsletter at St. Mary of Redford Elementary School in Detroit, Michigan. The next step was high school. I had applied to go to Cass Tech, where I had to select a major. I did so and graduated with a degree in communications. During that time, I founded and operated the school's news magazine, CT Expressions. I grew up in Detroit for the majority of my life. My family spent 1998 and part of 1999 in West Virginia. I also had an opportunity to travel abroad at a young age. Doing so gave me a truly unique experience on what life can be like and how we differ from people around the world. I am grateful for that experience. Since graduation from high school, I've spent my years at Bowling Green State University getting to know the campus and the student population. I've not only been involved with, I've also had leadership roles in a number of organizations. I've served as the fleet captain for the sailing team. I've also been involved with Dance Marathon as a member of the sponsorship committee, registration, security, and Bike for Tykes, where we biked 180 miles from Cincinnati to Bowling Green. I am a founding father of the Epsilon Kappa chapter of Alpha Tau Omega fraternity, and I've been heavily involved with the student government. President of Communication Studies at BGSU is a vital position. The person in this role serves as both a representative and a leader. As a representative, the individual has to be able to work with members of the constituency in order to be able to understand the problems that they face. I have a significant amount of experience doing this. As a former president of the student body at BGSU, the representative responsibilities of this position were duplicated. Oftentimes, I found myself staying up late, working with and talking to people who had a problem with something at this university. In addition, I sat in nearly 200 meetings over the course of 1 year discussing these problems that were brought to me by my constituency. I was useful due to the communication skills that I've cultivated over the years. It's only logical that I continue the use of those skills in this new capacity. Once elected, I plan to facilitate and encourage meaningful communication by holding discussion sessions and informational seminars on what it means to be a good communicator. I will not only share my expertise, but I will also draw from outside Bowling Green State University and recruit other successful professionals to share those experiences. The discussion sessions will incorporate team-building exercises that facilitate communication and allow a healthy environment for those who feel they need to practice these skills. After the team building, there will be time to debrief the exercises and analyze what worked, what did not, and why. These will be held once a month and will be recognized by most professors as an extra credit opportunity. In order to gain support for discussion of difficult issues and progress toward solving true problems, I will have an anonymous Dropbox where people can post their input on difficult issues that will be addressed each week. This helps to break the ice and get the conversation going. I am running for this position because I feel compelled to ensure that there is meaningful communication amongst people. I am capable of these tasks because throughout the years I've become very familiar with the operations of the departments across this campus, including this very department. Communication, discourse, conversation. These are the only ways that we will find the solutions to the problems we have in this world. We need to talk about it. All of the solutions start with the most basic of conversations. That's a conversation that can be had and has started with me. Let's talk about the problems in the world. Let's communicate possible solutions. Let us be the change we wish to see. And we can't do that until we begin to discuss it. Time is short. We only live once, and we have to make the best of that time. Therefore, there are 3 things that will be driving this campaign. In order to attempt to get straight to the point, I will be sure to be concise, accurate, and articulate, because that is the best way to ensure that people are getting their points across. Determining the best words to use will help to decrease excess amounts of time trying to decipher what someone really means. Anytime I am trying to work on your behalf, I will truly mean what I say and say what I mean. Once elected, I plan to be available to students so they have an opportunity to voice their opinions as well as voice the change that they would like to use or see. I will be available as often as possible in order for people to know that I am a partner in their mission. I am a partner in your mission, an asset to be utilized to reach your goals. I will continue to be the guy who is always there and always ready to speak on behalf of the students, helping recreate and staying current in efforts to develop and expand necessary areas. Overall, we know it's important to communicate in this world, or else we wouldn't be here. So let's talk about it, because true communication starts with a basic conversation.